Welcome to the Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. Today's discussion point is, will my house sell? It's April 16th, and everybody is asking, will my house sell? To keep in mind the answer to that, we have to think of April as the new January. Typically, homes will come on the market starting right after the holidays in January and start to build up through April, May, and then start to peak in June and come back down again. Well, we did have a January and a February that were booming, and then all of a sudden we hit March and it was pushed the reset button about halfway through March, and now we're back to January again. So what does that mean? To give you an example for the numbers, in Hoboken, there were 32 contracts in the last month. So 32 homes went under contract basically while we were in quarantine. That's kind of a typical January number, sometimes a December number, sometimes a January number. Of those 32 homes, 15 of them were in contract in less than 2 weeks on the market. And the average days on market were 21. So homes are selling. Yes, your homes will sell. Second point, what kinds of homes sell? Well, number one, vacant homes sell best for obvious reasons. And then secondly, if you're pricing the home right and it's in a type of home where it's attracting the most amount of buyers, more of the quote unquote cookie cutter homes are the ones that are being bought relatively quickly. The ones that are a little unique tend to, in any market, stay on the market a little bit longer, be a little more difficult. But in this market, a unique home is a little bit more of a challenge because you're not seeing the volume of buyers out there, although homes are selling. And unique homes tend to need a little bit of extra marketing, a little bit of extra special care in terms of showing. There's some unique features to that. And then the third point is, will there be a discount if my home does sell? Right now, we're not really seeing the discount, the pandemic discount, that some buyers are thinking they're going to come in and get a super great deal. The fact is that anybody who's selling is looking at this going, I could lose about 0.5 percentage point a month by having my home vacant. So I can wait out 6 months for 3% of my value. I'm not going to give a seller 10% off when I can wait 6 months and know I'm baked into about 3%. So if there is a discount, it's going to be in that smaller range, and that's only for homes that might be a little more unique and not ones that are having multiple bids, because believe it or not, we're still having multiple bids. So the question is, will your house sell? And the answer is absolutely. Today's hot topic goes hand in hand with the discussion point of, will my house sell? The hot topic is how to sell my house in a quarantine market. Like every other business that is going through the same challenges of the pandemic, real estate is an adapt business. Things will never be the same again. It used to be that looking at a home and being inside a home was the first stop in your process. Now it's the last stop in a process. Leveraging technology today is more important than ever. There are some great advantages in today's market regarding technology. How to sell your home in today's market involves not only pictures, professional pictures like we used to do, not only video walkthroughs like I used to do, but now it's 3D walkthroughs of the home, almost like a Google Street View inside the home, so you can really kind of get in and really get a sense as to the whole home, the structure, the floor plan, where things are, how they're connected to each other, as well as real-time walkthroughs of the home via a Facebook or a FaceTime or a Zoom call, where the buyer can actually be there virtually to walk through, have the agent open up closets, open up different doors, see how things turn on lights, see what the lighting is like. So a buyer can get 99% of the way through choosing or eliminating a home via an online virtual reality, virtual tour. So that's the great thing, is that there's a lot of tech there for people to do that, as well as to Zoom to meet, so that I can meet potential buyers to refine their search, to help them understand the pros and cons of a particular home, to answer and address their questions in a meaningful way. Buyers are now becoming more comfortable with the virtual meeting as well. So the buyers are getting better with technology. Myself as a realtor is getting better with adapting to the changing market and understanding that there's just a new norm out there. And then obviously sellers, the big thing for a seller in this market is, if you have a compromised immunity, or you're in an at-risk group, it's a different answer to will my home sell than if you don't, because obviously no one wants a lot of people coming through the home. However, if you're putting yourself at risk, then there's some additional challenges. And I use masks, and I use gloves, and I use booties, and I get the home professionally cleaned. Depending on what the traffic is and who's coming, if there's a couple of showings on the same day, we have the home cleaned right afterwards professionally, meaning that all the surfaces are wiped down, all of the light switches are wiped down, anything somebody might touch, even if they have a glove on, is wiped down. So it's really important to protect yourself as much as possible in that way. So those are the ways that I am selling homes these days. And how will you get your home sold? Those are the strategies to do that. The good, better, best segment. The good. There's internet. Imagine this pandemic in 1917 or even 1987. We have access to entertain ourselves at home, to do research, to do work at home very easily, to find a home online, to market a home online. There's just a lot of great things that we have resources today that we did not have 20 years ago even. So if there's never been a better time in the history of shelter in place than right now to be able to have the semblance of a normal life. Better. The internet also allows for collections and helping other people in ways that weren't possible before. The Frontline Appreciation Groups, the people who are out there getting the PPE equipment, they're able to go out there and reach out to many people, and reach out to suppliers, and reach out to donors, and gather the donations and deliver them, and reach out to food vendors and do a lot of things virtually that they just couldn't do before. And yeah, I guess if they had the phones back in 1987, they could do that, but it would take a lot more work, and it'd take a lot more phone calls, and there just wasn't access to the information. So it's really helping collections, and people who want to get involved are able to get involved easily today, even if it is just donating via Venmo or something like that. Think about how easy that is. It's click, click, and the money goes. It's not somebody coming collecting it or leaving an envelope somewhere or XYZ. And then best, our 7 p.m. appreciation. Isn't it nice that we have a way to bring the community together, and that we have a way of communicating to everybody? Hey, 7 o'clock, go outside, play your music, clap, bang pots and pans, show your appreciation. Now, without the internet, this would not be as widespread. It would be a much harder thing to do. So, there's some great things that we can take advantage of and able to show our appreciation, able to give back, and able to do our work and even search for homes. So good, better, best during these tough times. And my words of inspiration are, make it a habit to tell people thank you. Not just the frontline people, but maybe the people that you're sheltered in place with. Thank you so much to my family for putting up with me, for giving me the space when I need it, for supporting my work, for my friends, for checking in on me, for my family, for coming together in this time, even via Zoom calls. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to my clients that support my business and allow me to live a great, wonderful life, and to be able to go out and enjoy my life when the quarantine is over. So I want to thank everybody, and not just a lip service, but I do really want to thank everyone. This has been the Brian Murray Show. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you found any of the information useful, please share my show on Facebook, on YouTube, go out there and give me a like on Instagram. I do appreciate it. All of the shows are hosted on my website, themurraypropertygroup.com. On my blog, you can see all the past episodes. And if there's anything that you disagree with, please reach out to me directly, and I'll show you why you're wrong.